Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining me here at Shanna's Sweets. I'm going to show you a nice quick card that I'm making for my class this month using the super adorable Bird Banter set out of the Occasions catalog. Celebration is still going on, so if you purchase any thing off the Stampin' Up site, you spend $50, you can get a free product out of our Celebration catalog. And there's new items available in the Celebration catalog. So there's a new flower with a basket weave embossing folder. There's some new papers and a couple new stamp sets. So you want to be able to check those out. They're on the Stampin' Up website, and they're super adorable. I used to have a cockatiel. His name was Sparky, and he was the cutest bird ever. He passed away last year, and he's so sad. So when I saw this stamp set, I just knew I had to have it so that I can always think about Mr. Sparky. So I knew I had to make a card for my class with this. So this is the set that I'm going to use, and I'm going to use, I have a bunch of this paper that I had gotten an extra set when the paper was on sale a few months ago, and look, I didn't even break into it because I still had a whole bunch left. So I really love the way this paper has crackly looks to it, so that's why I chose the colors for this card. So I'm using the green for my card. We're using Very Vanilla to stamp on, and then I'm using the Lots of Labels framelits is what we're going to stamp our images on. So I've already cut out my Lots of Labels with my Big Shot to save a little bit of time. And then I'm going to use my Blendabilities markers, but you can also use your Stampin' Right markers if you'd like. And I'm going to stamp my branch real quick before my birdies, so that way the birdies have something to sit on. So the branch has a big branch, and then it's got a separate little leaf to add to the branches. So I'm going to smooth my card there. Make sure I'm in screenshot here. So I'm going to, just position your leaf however you'd like. I got all my guys on various blocks here. Got my Stampin' Scrubber over here to the side, so I'm just going to set that over there. And then I'm going to leave my green out for a second. You can choose any of the birds. I'm going to go ahead and use the same ones that I used already because I just love them. I'm going to stamp the big guy here first. Move him over there. And then my little guy. And then I'm going to go ahead, give them a few minutes to dry, and that's when I'm going to take this single leaf and just add a few more leaves to my branch. So really like that they gave this additional leaf here. That is so awesome. And then I have another, while I'm stamping, I'm going to go ahead, and you know what? I don't need that. I was playing with that crushed curry because I couldn't decide if I wanted crushed curry or, this is Old Olive ink. While I have it out, and I'm using the kind of friend I'd share my branch with. So I'm going to stamp that right there in the middle. And I have my paper snips here. I'm going to go ahead. This is 3/4 of an inch by 3 inches. And I'm just making my own little banner. This is really a quick card. So I have my blendabilities here. It's Old Olive, and I just, these little leaves are really just a little dot, essentially, in leaves. So they are so super quick to color. And if you really want to do some shading, you could add an extra little dot in the corner, you know, and that would give them a little bit of extra oomph. Just to be a little bit. Now, my little cockatiel bird, just because I feel like he's a little bit dark with that pink, I did take my white pencil. In all honesty, I'm not sure if this helped, but I feel like it did. Because this is vanilla cardstock. I feel like this white pencil puts just a little bit of film down on it, and then I took my pencil, that's coral. That's not the one I wanted. I actually want pink. Sorry. I should have, yep. Since I did that, I bet I can take this blendable and erase it a little bit. This is the blendable marker can kind of erase some. Just a little bit. Because I want I think this is supposed to be a cockatoo. And that'll kind of give him a little darker spot on his belly. That's okay. Because I wanted him to have a little bit of a dark spot, so that works. So see, that works, gives him a little darker spot there. And this is going to be our birdie over here's head. And I don't know, I wanted to change up and not have completely right there, so I made that his little spot there. And then I gave him some yellow. And I gave him a little bit of yellow tail. And I gave him blue tail. for his beak. There's a bullet end and a brush end. I like the brush a lot. The bullet works well for tight spots. Like just a little bit darker here. And I want to take the, blend that out just a little bit. I want the darker blue just a little bit here. Come back with my maybe just add a little bit more to that. There you go. Let me close this guy up, move these markers out of our way. And let's put this card together. Just fold our 8.5 by 5.5 card, fold it in half. Now, this is 3 by 6, that's what the paper is. Did not trim it at all. So, what I'm going to do is put this one down first, and I'm just going to literally make an X out of our paper. Then turn it over and trim off what's hanging over. Just like that. Then you'll get your card. Then I have crushed curry and old olive. I'm going to take it and I'm going to go ahead and wrap it this time around the front of my card. I'm holding on to a little bit extra here. Apparently not holding very well. This is 12 inches. And this time I'm not tying a bow, I just want a square knot. Which of course you can never do on video, evidently. Of course, we want some Stampin' Dimensionals because they are awesome. And then just kind of figure out where. That's the nice thing about doing this on around the whole card is it really does slide. trying to figure out where I want. And you can decide, do you want that at an angle? I'm going to kind of trim it 2 different sides. And I'm gonna do it on different lengths. Oops. And then I want this. I'm not going to put this on pop dots or dimensionals. I'm going to put it at the lower end of my, so then that way it is glued to the top of my label. Like that. Okay, there you go. My cute little card with the bird banter set. Love it. So, there we go. Thank you guys for joining me here at Shanna's Suite. Don't forget, if you'd like to purchase on my site, I have a host code for the month. It'll be listed below. Every customer who purchases using my host code, $25 or more, will get my sweet treat for the month with a thank you card. I appreciate you guys' likes and comments. Just subscribe down below. Thank you so much for joining me.